Namaste, Jai Bharat. Donald Trump was forcing Bharat not to buy crude oil from Russia. With all stories that he's making behind it, if you buy oil from Russia, with that money they are destroying Ukraine, children and women are getting killed in Ukraine. These are the narratives he makes. But the reality is simply this: he doesn't care what happens to Ukraine. He doesn't care whether you buy from Russia or not, but he is bothered that we should buy from him. Bharat should buy from America. That's his problem, nothing else. Nothing less, nothing more. Very straightforward, very straight case, and we understand it. Everyone understands this. And then there are a series of sanctions for a nation like Bharat. Transparency, friendship, and trustworthiness is valued higher, really higher. And the relations that we have with Russia and the relations that we have with Israel is time tested, straightforward, honest, transparent, and reliable. Trustworthiness we have with these two people. And that had not happened just like that yesterday. In both cases, we have historical reasons. Very serious, intense historical reasons. And we are not going to sacrifice that, come what may. So we stand by Russia, all these things. In spite of all these objections and stories and narratives and threatenings, I will do this, we will do that. You do it, we will see it then. We haven't even bothered to give an answer to this kind of threats. He continued by. Now, of course, Trump is oftentimes he gets desperate that no one is listening to him. No one is listening to him in the entire world. Not only that, no one takes him so serious these days. People actually started taking him not serious. That's a personal remark. Forget about it. What he had done now, two Russian companies, Rosneft, etc. He put sanctions on them so they can't sell to us. And what will happen? Instead of buying crude oil, we started buying edible oil from them in much more quantity than what we used to buy. We used to buy sunflower oil from Ukraine, and now Ukraine can't ship it because their ports are not functional properly. And when it comes through land, if at all, it gets more expensive. And Russia produces edible oil, sunflower oil. We started buying from them. Something is substituted with something, and we have this company, basically Indian company, NAYARA, in which Russia has good investment. NAYARA can buy, and NAYARA is not yet sanctioned. When it is sanctioned, we'll see. NAYARA can buy, NAYARA can produce. So there are alternative arrangements to everything, and people are doing it. So it's not the case that we are not, and then people say that Bharat stopped buying oil from Russia. Never. It's not the case. They are not able to supply because of various other factors. So naturally, the supply of crude oil will have a kind of variation, sometimes less, sometimes more. That will be rectified and things will be as usual. But it's not under pressure that we stopped buying. We never stopped buying. Reduced for the time being because of technical glitches. Technical glitches which is artificially created by these people. Well, let it be. We have alternatives, we are using alternatives, and these glitches can be overcome in time. Then of course we will buy whatever we want to buy from them, and we will sell whatever they want to buy from us. So no one should dictate terms and conditions to a sovereign nation, largest democracy, and given history, the oldest democracy in the world, not Greece, much before that, the oldest democracy in the world, and the consistent democracy in the world, and a transparent society. who say what they do and who does what they say. No lies about it, no beating around the bush, no hiding facts. This society stands with transparency, trustworthiness, and straightforwardness. We'll do, and we'll be honest. We have been honest, we'll continue to be honest. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.